It's Lisa of Lisa's Lovely Lettering here, and today I'm going to show you how to put this, well, you can't really see that, but anyways, Let's Blossom Together template onto this flower pot that's right here in my husband's classroom. And it actually happens to have flowers growing right now, so it was much too heavy to bring it to my own classroom to do that. So what I'm going to do is I've got a piece of chalk and the template that's all printed out, and I've got some tape that I'll tape it on here with, and there are some lines up here that I think I'll probably use to make sure that it's straight. And I've also got a pencil, doesn't matter what kind of a pencil, there's an old snowman pencil. Yeah, so I guess I should change that seeing as it's not winter anymore, but anyway. I'm going to be using some Posca pens to apply it here with just in white because this is kind of dark, so I thought light would be nice. So to start, I'm just going to put some chalk on the back of this paper here, and you know how I hate moving my camera around, so I'm just going to do it here. You can probably hear me rubbing the chalk over the paper. So you put it all over. Lots of chalk dust all around. And white chalk, white paper, you can't really see it. But what I'm going to do now is hope it doesn't drip dust everywhere too much. But I think that will look rather nice. And that seems to be straight. I think this is particularly fitting to have Let's Blossom Together on the flower pot in my husband's classroom. So the students can blossom in their knowledge, and the flowers can grow. Well, let me tell you, he has a green thumb and it's very nice. Sorry for the chair squeak. So in the other tutorial on my channel, you've seen me go over this before, but yeah, we're going to do it again. So in order to do the chalk transfer, what we do is just go over the lines that are already there. So let me see if I can zoom there. You can kind of see that. And is it coming off? All right. Let's just check that I have an L on my flower pot, because I'm curious like that. Oh, and you can see it, but it's going to like warp the rest of it, so I'm not going to. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to get on the floor. So yeah, that's going to work nicely, I think. So I'm just going to work quietly along the way here. And once I upload this to YouTube, if you get bored watching, you can just fast forward on to the next section where I'll be going over it in Posca pen. Or if you've got your template along with me, we can work together. Just trace over every part of the faux calligraphy. The faux calligraphy still uses the same strokes as regular calligraphy, but it's doing it without a flexible tool. So Posca pens are not flexible at all, but they're very good to use to draw art on things like windows and flower pots and such. Well, actually I'm a little nervous about if there's water involved near the flower pot, but I left my other pens at home. So we're going to do it in Posca pen and hope that it doesn't scratch off. And we'll be doing it over the chalk outline, and it should just go over it right nicely, and then if there's any leftover chalk at the end, we can brush it off. I'm a little nervous if my Posca pens are going to actually run properly upside down like this, but I have seen them used on windows, and windows are vertical, so I suppose that's a worry that I shouldn't need to worry about. Oh, there's a staple there, I think. So I'm not really doing it slowly or exact or anything. If there's a bit of wobble, that's okay. Oh, this flower pot's really heavy. I'm sorry if my head's in the way or if it's not even focusing. There we go. That's a little better, right? There's another staple in the pot down there. I don't know why. So we've got Let's and Blossom traced over. Now I'm working on Together. And on another day, if I've got a bit more time, I might, didn't want that there. I might add some extra florals on it. I signed up for Mabs's floral course, so I'm really excited about that. When it comes out. It's in pre-sale right now. Well, I don't know when you'll be watching this, but it's almost mid-March over here. Oh, that's a bit wobbly. But basically got the job done. Okay, let's see how it's there, sticking there. We'll take this off. I think you're at a prime viewing position. There we go, okay. Bum, bum, bum. Drum roll, please. Sorry if my head's in the way. It's almost, oh, not bad. Lots of extra chalk dust, but I can see the basic outline. I think you can see it there too. So that's what we're going to be going over. So I did wash the flower pot before starting. So okay. So right now I've got this PC5M Posca pen, and I also have one that's 3M, and then I've got this 8K. So this one's really thick and square. These two are both bullet tips. So I'm going to try to start with the larger bullet tip. Give it a good shaky shake and see how it goes. They say you should have a surface to press down to activate the tip. I'm going to see if it'll work on this paper that I've got because I did not bring any other surfaces in with me. This Posca pen is the exact, here, let me see if I can turn this for you. There we go. It's the exact thickness that I made the faux calligraphy line on. So I'm just going to go down with it, this thick stroke here down. And then with the smaller tip, I will go across. So because it's white, I'm going back and forth to darken it. Because when I first started out, I didn't realize white is hard to get nice opacity. So if you don't go over it a couple of times, it's going to be really light. There we go, let's. And together is down at the bottom there. I think I'm almost in camera range. Yes. So I'm actually at the end of the workday now. That's why there's no students in the academy here. My husband's kind of waiting to go home. So we're just going to do a bit of a quick job. Oh, there's a nubbly bit in the pot there. Oh, I probably should have done this one last so my hand isn't all over it. Well, too late now, right? Okay, so now we'll get these sideways lines. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait on these until I finish the blossom bit, because if I do muss it up, that would be a shame. So, blossom. I really want to use the thin pen for the thin hairline strokes. So, I'm going to continue with this one, and I'm going to fill in the faux section so that it looks like actual proper calligraphy. Going to outline it with this one, and then maybe I'll go in again with the wider tip. Ooh, that's a big one. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. And they say you should thicken your lines as you're going away along the way. And I think that's probably so that you don't end up with end up smearing anything else. and also so that you've got enough room. Now, with it being faux calligraphy, you can actually travel in any direction that you like. Normally, we'd be going up for these upstrokes, but honestly, I'm a little more confident, less shaky going down on them. Like if you're traveling down the line. So, whatever way you feel is stronger for you, then that's the best way to do it. Because you want it to look proper, right? You want it to be bold and steady. So I'm going to pull this one down, as I was mentioning, because my hand is a little steadier traveling downwards. I should probably just go over it with the medium size, but I think this square one is a little juicier. Get some nice thin upstrokes. That one I'm feeling like that. So we've got the oval for the O, the ascending loop for the L and the start of the B, the reverse oval for the bowl of the B. This S, kind of like a reverse link, but this reverse loop area here, it changes the size, so it's quite stylish. And I think my lines down for together have almost dried. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Yeah, there we go. Run into a nail. And honestly, I was a little worried about leaving them open while I'm working with the other one, or even upside down, but they still seem to be just as juicy. So that's good news. I hope it works for you too. So I've been meaning to do this for the past few weeks, but I've been really busy preparing material and printing and such for my spring course. And I finally found the time to do this, and I'm really happy to be able to do it with you. So once I've uploaded this further and shared it around, I really hope that you can send me a message if you do try it out. I'd love to see your results. So it looks like the overturn when you're making an M. Start at the bottom, come all the way up, but it's actually just faux calligraphy, so you don't need to worry about all of that. I've got a staple in the flower pot, so that's unfortunate. It wasn't over just another few centimeters. Maybe I'll fill in with this one closer to the other edge of that there. I'm going to come down over here with a nice steady hand. And finish that off with a nice taper. Yes. Okay, and all of this here, I will just add my horizontal lines and circles. Put a bit of tapering here. I can shut these if I'm done with them. There we go. Oh my gosh, I think I really like this. Wow. And you can see it says, "Let's blossom together." So I hope we end up with lots of blossoms in our flower pot. You can see the leaves up here. And hopefully the students will blossom in their English skills. That's all for today. I may add flowers some other time, but for now, I'm just going to leave it here and enjoy the lettering. I hope you enjoy your lettering, and I'll catch you another time. Bye-bye.